Hey guys, this is Stacy T-Pack at Norwood, and today I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can create assignments for your students on Pearsonsuccesnet, which is the website for our new textbook, Reading Street. Woohoo! So if you'll watch what I do here, hopefully it'll help you be able to create assignments. And I know you're going to want to watch this video many times. So watch it as many times as you need to learn how to create assignments. So let's get started. I'm going to start by actually going to my Content tab, and I'm going to click on Table of Contents. What that does is it just takes me to all the textbooks that I have in Reading Street, and on your page it'll probably just have one or maybe two grade levels depending on how many you chose to add. I went ahead and added all of the grade levels. So we're going to be second graders today, so I'll go ahead and click on second grade Reading Street, and then you'll see that it shows you each unit. And since we're in the middle of Unit 2 when I'm creating this screencast, I'm going to click on Unit 2. And I'm going to go a couple of weeks ahead of where we are. I'm going to click on Week 4. So as I get to Week 4, I've got my day 1 through 5 on the table of contents. But then if I look over here, I have Assign. So if I have created a class in Pearson, if I've put my students in Pearson, I can assign things to my students each week based on what we're doing in class. So I'm going to click Assign, and you'll see my students. I created a nice class, the Norwood Ninjas, and my students are Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, and Donatello Ninja Turtle. They're great students, but they get in fights a lot. So anyways, I've got this, and I can save it, and I have assigned day 1 to these students. So when I click save, the window kind of goes away, but it has been assigned. Let's say that I wanted to assign day 5. I would just simply click on day 5, and hopefully in just a second a new window will open up so I can assign them day 5. And if it doesn't, I'll just keep moving on because you kind of saw already how to do that. Okay, looks like it's not going to happen, no problem. So now I'm going to go underneath the Planning tab, and you'll notice that the word Assignments is also underneath the Planning tab. And here are some assignments that I've already created. You'll notice that the assignment that I just did is already on this list. Unit 2, Week 4, the Brementown Musicians, Day 1. So that's already on this list. So I can also click right here on Assign Activities. And then this gives you a little bit more versatility, I guess I would say, on exactly what skills or standards you might want to use with your students. So this could be good if a kid needed remediation, or maybe a kid needed some advanced work. This is a good way to differentiate for those students and not just assign them what's going on in the story for that week. So this way you can do a separate framework. So you can do standards or skills, and I'm going to stick with the Common Core standards right now. So if you'll notice, once I clicked that Common Core standards, then my other two drop-down menus down here changed. And I'm going to select this because it's the only selection, and I'm going to select this because it's the only selection. And I'm going to hit the next button. Okay, and then here I've got Grade 2 Common Core State Standards. I need to check that and hit the next button, and that gets me, if you'll notice the little progress bar, I'm now on step 3. And then you have all of the Common Core State Standards listed here. So let's say that little Donatello in my class, my little Donatello, he really needs help with comparing formal and informal uses of English, which I think I probably need help on that too. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to keep scrolling, and then you can select as many of these as you want. I don't see you selecting a ton of them at once, but maybe you will. Then I hit the next button. And then it says select activities. Well, this is interesting. This hasn't happened to me before. Always in the middle of a screencast, but there were no activities that matched my search option. So I'm going to go ahead and hit back. Poor Donatello's just going to have to keep suffering with that. I'll have to give him some remediation on my own. I can't do it here. All right, so let me try this first one, Common Core State Standards Literature 1. And I check that box and I hit next. I'm going to uncheck this one because we found out there is nothing that goes with that one. All right, that was a much better selection. Look at all the things that come up underneath that first Common Core State Standard. So I can choose author's purpose, compare and contrast. You kind of see on the screen here that there are lots of different things that I can choose to help little Donatello with that. Let's select plot, and I'm going to hit the next button. Okay, and I've decided that Donatello is really the one that needs help with this. So instead of assigning this to my entire class, I'm going to select little Donatello, and I'm going to hit the next button. And now I have right here plot, and this is the date that I created the assignment. So I've assigned that activity for Donatello, and it's as easy as that. So there are two different ways to do it. You can go in under your content tab, table of contents, or you can do your planning tab and assignment. So I hope this showed you ways that you can create assignments for differentiation in Pearson SuccessNet.